Hello. It's me, John Lennon. I'm back from the dead to say the Beatles aren't very good. And I did some very questionable things. Google Cynthia Lennon. It'll change your perception of me. No, he was even worse. Anyway, who am I kidding? Hello, hi Parasucks, how's it going? Appreciate you joining me. I probably need your, yeah, that's true. I thought if you were a drummer, you'd probably just dislike Ringo more, but yeah, no, all the Beatles are cancelled forever. Considering you are artistically inclined, what I am not, you can probably help me here. So yeah, peculiar challenge there. We have two screens going up there. We have here my Photoshop screen, where I have this very hard to decipher 2D kind of shitty template, which is what iRacing gives you. And then we have here, which is my iRacing window, which is my kind of live 3D model of the car. Making liveries in iRacing kind of sucks compared to Assetto Corsa and Gran Turismo Sport. It's not the most easy to work with. But what I have to do is I make the thing, save it as a PNG, upload it to this stupid website, then I have to hit Control R that refreshes my skins, and then it'll load in. So we should have a decent, like, I've been doing so much livery making in Assetto Corsa, which is also 2D based. I've gotten good enough to where I can do it pretty quickly. Hi A16, I've seen the preview, but I haven't seen the video yet. I will watch it later. So I am on Saturday. After years of being a fan of this, like it's been running for about 3 years and I've watched all of them. It's one of my favourite things on the internet. I am competing in the Maxx Bantz Open Sim Racing event on Saturday, which is a traditional event that happens every week 13 in iRacing, which is when you can crash as much as you like and it doesn't matter. And they run meme races, and it's never about who's the fastest. It's always about there is some really stupid event that you have to do, and it's never about who's the fastest. It's always about this stupid thing they make up. And this time, you're racing the V8 supercar, which is a car that I cannot drive because it's too bogan for me. Around Mount Panorama, Bathurst, which is one of the best circuits in the world, but again, too hard for me. For 2 hours, but every lap a random driver is selected to go over the jump, which is a big giant hill in the gravel trap on the fastest part of the circuit, which launches you over, and then you land back on the track again. It's not that hard to do normally, but they've made the car undrivably bad with its setup. So like the car, when you hit the brakes, the car kills you. When you hit the accelerator, the car kills you. The steering wheel's off center. It's going to be completely ridiculous. It's even worse than NASCAR. So it's a 2-hour event. It might be won on the first lap. It might not be won by anyone. But I'm there. There's 62 people have entered, and there's like 13 reserves. So I was really lucky I got in there first. So here's my template to work on. We have some quite strict rules. Let me just see if I can get them up real quick. Because it's broadcast on SimSpeed TV, which is like quite a big broadcast platform that's like associated with iRacing. So you can't have copyrighted images, people's faces, anything political, as much as I'd love to put like fucking ACAB on my car. I can't do that. Is Discord opening? Discord doesn't want to open. I'll just see if I can get the rules. I think I have too many applications open and my computer's going. Does Discord want to open? So yeah, I want to feature everything that I love about Australia in this car. So my Discord won't open. But yeah, I can look it on my phone. But yeah, I want to make this very Australia themed. It's a very Australian event, and one of the organisers of the event is Reese Gardner, who is from Australia, so I want to honour him because I think he's wicked. Here we go. So this is going to be a bit of a slow-paced stream today. So the rules are, you cannot have any images depicting nudity or sexually explicit acts. Well, there goes my whole plan. Trademark brands or company logos, including original logos made in the likeness of such logos, unless written permission has been given to use them. So no VB long necks, no Georgie Pies. I've already got Holden cars on here because it's a Holden car, so I've already got one of the 4 pillars of Australia, being meat pies, kangaroo, and football. Australian football, of course. Sorry, dude. Unlucky. So yeah, you can't have images of trademark characters, including unofficial artwork depicting these characters. So no fanfic, unfortunately. No like anime fanfic pictures. No swearing or explicit language. Okay, it's fair enough. Photographs or likenesses of real people, even if permission has been given. No faces are allowed. So the NPC Wojak meme is definitely coming out. Yeah, these are the broadcasters' rules we must abide by. No political figures, logos or slogans, bogans. Images or language that is racist, abusive, or bigoted. So that's quite a lengthy list of things. I know, rip the VB long neck dream. I had a fucking hobgoblin before I did this stream, so I'm already on the bitter. Oh, this is why I don't drink. Okay, so my main theme was, let me see if I can just get a picture up real quick. So there is this regional cuisine in Australia that I would love to try. That even though it looks quite disgusting, it's kind of up my alley. It is known as, let me find a really good picture, one that needs to look gross enough. Okay, here we go. So this is no anime. So we have here, I don't know if you can see this. This is what is known as an Adelaide pie floater, which is basically a meat pie, delicious, but in a soup of, well, like floating in pea soup. No anime, no subscribe. I'm sorry, dude. So yeah, so it's a meat pie, delicious, floating in pea soup. I like mushy peas. I'd probably like Australian pea soup too, covered in ketchup. It looks disgusting, but I would probably like it. Like, I love mushy peas. Mushy peas is fire. So I want to make it this awful coloured mushy pea green with some pie crust and some ketchup squiggles. I want to have an NPC Wojak with a mullet drinking a generic brand beer. I will write generic beer on it. And a few other just Australian things as much as possible. Oh yeah, we'll definitely add some thongies. We'll add a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to try and make this as non-copyrighted as possible. So, alright, let's get straight away. I have these lovely Pantone swatches. Oh, Matt's finding out how I make liveries, finally. Let's try and find a really good, like, nasty pea soup green. That's too luminous. That's pretty gnarly. It's minty as fuck. Yeah, you know what though? I bet I'd really like it. Nasty ass pea soup green. I bet I would really like it actually. Let's find like, I'm just googling like Pantone pea green. Oh no, this is way worse. Oh, that's rank. That's a really, for a Pantone color, that's really horrible. No, hang on, what did I do? I love making liveries. Making liveries is probably more fun. Here we go. That's rank. I don't know how the color looks on your screen, but that looks minging. And it's got to have like little lumps in it. Oh no, it needs to be a bit more green than that. Loving the royalty free. It needs to be, now it's a bit more olive. That's minging. That's the whole idea, bro. It's the whole idea. We want to make this car look rank. All right. So if I just oh no, I can't be asked to save it and upload it yet. I'll work on it. Oh, there's a cat here. Hello, Luna. All right. So now let's make some little chunks. Like, can I find one marrow fat pea as a PNG? One pea ping. Oh, hello, Luna. Oh, you're a good girl, aren't you? Mm. Oh, I could probably... Oh, that's like a... Half of this is just going to be me looking for like stock photos of things. Yeah. Mushy peas. But it's when they're all too mushy, like I need them to be solid. And I'll just like blend it over the image. Let me see. Oh yeah, there'll definitely be some Bathurst references on there. There'll be some like Chucker in the Ute references. Oh, that looks bad. Let me see if I can just take this. That looks a bit too like... Good old smart object in Photoshop. Let me see if I can just snip some of this out. Right, delete that. Oh, that looks so wrong. Alright. Let's make it big enough so it covers the car. Let's turn the opacity down. Oh, that's pretty minging. I love this already. Oh my god, I'm using Photoshop for powers of good. Okay, let's see. This already looks great. I've been really getting into making like paint schemes and liveries lately. I've been trying to make some like actual good ones apart from just meme ones. I'd love to get better at Photoshop and learn more about, like, I'm learning like how to use like the pen tool and how to use paths and stuff like that and actually use good colors. So this can just be kind of layer 1, and we're going to add the pie crust and the ketchup squiggle, and then we're going to add other stuff too. Oh, you know what would be really funny? If I made it like a livery. Oh, mate, no, I can't do spiders. I'm terrified of spiders. It'd be cool if we had like patterns and like lines in the livery, like you would on a car livery. Like I could do like pie crust coming down like the side at like an angle to the car. That would look really cool. Let's try and find some like pie crust. Alright. Meat pie. Like Georgie pie or something. Oh yeah, here we go. I need a really high-res Georgie pie. I really want to try Georgie pie. They look delicious. No, absolutely no way. Racing ketchup strikes. Yeah, they're going to be ketchup squiggles. I couldn't do it. I couldn't have a spider. Oh, this looks great. It's not quite high-res enough, but the lower res it is, the funnier it probably will be. Anyway, this is a Georgie pie, which... Oh, shit. Which is like the fast food of Australia. That looks delicious. I'd smash that. I'd love that. Don't know how I'm going to extract this. This is going to look so cursed. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's so copyrighted. That will not be allowed. If like random meme characters are not allowed, Spider-Man definitely will not be. Alright, let's try and... Let's try and do something with this. Whoop. It looks fire though. I'd love it. I'd love to try a proper meat pie. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So we flip this the other way. Flip horizontal. That looks great. I'm gonna have to do what I'll do is I'll do my first pass because I can't just export the file and then look at it in 3D. I have to upload it to oh, hang on, we've lost iracing. There we go. I have to upload it to this website called Trading Paints and then refresh it before it'll work. So I can't do as many like checks I'd like to do. So it'll be a bit of a panel matching. Yeah, I'll do it. It'll be like a proper livery. I can't do as much panel matching as I'd like to, but we'll make it work. That's really cool. All right, let me stretch it out a little bit more. So I'll have it here and I'll have some detail on the hood as well. I'm going to have to copy all this texture, which is going to be difficult, but we'll make it work. That's alright, it hasn't got to look perfect. I'll tell you what, you know what I can do? I can just copy this top part underneath the... Yeah, hang on, let me just copy all of this. What? How did I copy that? Oh, I need to copy this one. Alright, there we go. Oh, that looks ridiculous. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Oh my god. And I've done a lot of really dumb things. There's too much pie. Okay. Let's tidy up all this mess. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that for sure. It's going to look great. And there's going to have to be some ketchup squiggles on top of something as well. Oh my days. Alright. Alright, let me see. Alright, I'll start working. It's annoying because it's hard to look. I wish I could just keep... let me see how long it takes to actually save this. Alright, let me just save this real quick. Okay, PNG. If I can get it down to like less than a minute, that would be great. Like, iracing is such a dad game, and the trading paints thing is such a dad thing as well. It's just like, ugh. I had to put these all into a folder so I haven't got to look on my desktop for a million hours because my desktop's full of junk. Ketchup lines. I could draw an Aussie flag with ketchup. Nah, that's fine. And I have to select which car it's for, which takes ages. And I have to write a description, bruh. And I have to upload a fucking PNG of it. Oh my days. I don't like trading paints. Trading paints is for dads. Well, I found actually, I got notifications on it. People have been using my paint scheme that I made for the street stock, which is all like the American flag and like frick yeah America and all this stuff. Alright, so here we go. Now if I press Control R, this should magically refresh. Oh, hang on, I've got to select it, hang on. Oh, I just opened Premiere Pro. Oh, kill me. We're only 18 minutes in, so this hasn't taken too long yet. Alright, we're now erasing this paint scheme. Nope, not yet. Nope, doesn't want to work. Okay, let's see. It says racing this paint. Do I have trading paints open on my computer? Yeah, it might have been closed. No. Why doesn't it want to refresh? Request new car? Yes! There we go! Oh my god, that looks horrific. You can get away. You can't see, because of where the panels are, you can't see the joining up too much. It can't have been. Could you send me that, please? That can't have been mine. Hi, Katas. No, unfortunately, I can't put a Supreme logo on it because I can't have anything copyrighted or any spoof logos. I mean, the peas look delicious, but yeah, send me that one, Matt. Because if that is mine, that would be highly suspicious. So I haven't posted that anywhere. Someone else must have just made it. All right, cool. That's a decent start. Okay, cool. Right, let's carry on. I think I don't have to upload a new one. I can just I think I can just edit it. Okay, that's cool. That'll save me some time. Yeah, as much as I put some Supreme logos on one of my other meme cars. Alright, so what next? That already looks horrific. We could do some more pie detailing on the front. I don't want to get into too much advanced panel matching, but we'll do our best. Let's make another duplicate of this. Oh, hang on, let's take this back to Photoshop. I'll put some pie crust across the front of the car. Oh no, I've erased bits of that. Fuck. Alright, here we go. We've got another pie. I wish I was better at Photoshop. Look at that big boy. A big beefy boy. Alright. I can just have one of these and I can just mirror it. That'll be relatively easy. Okay. Bruh. Okay, great. Oops. Let's get it up behind the paintable area. Oh yeah. So the cars behind me are just going to see this giant pie coming up behind them. I tell you what, I hope Reese acknowledges it. If Reese acknowledges this, it'll all be worth doing. I mean, there's going to be so many cars on the grid, I don't know if he's even going to notice, but if Reese notices me senpai, I'll be very happy. I'll just clone stamp this. Oh, that looks like shit. Oh, that'll do. Alright, let's save that. So I'm going to make a new folder for this. Let's just call it Holden. I like football, meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars. I'd love to go to Australia, just so I can ride in a Holden, drink a VB long, and I can eat a meat pie and punch a kangaroo. Alright, let's see. Crocodiles. I thought about doing a Flat Fuck Friday meme, but that's not that funny. We'll see, it has to be a meme though. Okay, great. It should be updated now. Oh, it's slow as heck to update. No. We'll work this out eventually. I had it working when I was doing this before. Let me just save the PSD here, so it saves in the same place every single time. We're working it out. We're working the kinks out. A Planet Pocket Crocodile. Yeah, I'll get a banned for copyright from my own band. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's replace that. Let's edit. Hopefully, once we've got it how to update it relatively quickly, we should be okay. Okay, update paint. But yeah, I did find it funny that people were racing my street stock paint, which is meant to be very ironically American, so... No, don't want to be doing anything. That's super weird. Smashing new car, smashing refresh. Don't know what to do. Alright, we'll just carry on. It's fine. We can carry on working on it. I know that that will be fine. So that seems to cover all the front bumper panel, which is kind of this thing here. If we have a peek round. The camera and iracing sucks. Hang on, we're back here. So yes, this is all the front panel that we've got done so far. That'll all be pie. We can start adding some ketchup squiggles, I think. And mirror it on the other side as well. Find some ketchup squiggles. Oh shit. That looks good, I like that. I'm not trying to make a good looking car, I want this to be a meme car. Oh, that's filth. Oh, that's quite a heavily feathered edge. Let's see what we can do on that. Let's whack that tolerance up. Noise. Oh, that looks filth. Oh, this is gonna be so great. Oh, I don't know what to do. What do I do with this? I could do like 2 racing stripes across the hood. Let's put these on. So this layer's hidden. I can just delete that. Let's put this under the nose pie. There we go. Right on the Holden sign. Oh my god. There's no wireframe for this. This sucks. Oops. I like that. Kind of blends out from the you realise I'm desecrating one of the peak symbols of Australianism, the Holden Commodore. Oh, that's big. That's great. I love that. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's do, I was gonna get, let's find the NPC Wojak. I can't spell. I'm blessing it with the second most Australian thing. Yeah, well the thing is apparently the Adelaide pie floater is quite a regional thing. Alright, here we go. So here's our boy. This is gonna be, because we can't use any copyrighted images, this is gonna have to be it. Because we can't put any people on our car. I'd love to put the singer from the Chats with the big ginger mullet, but unfortunately he's a real person, so I can't have any likenesses or actual pictures of real people. So they'll just be we'll just have to have Wojak for now. Oh, hell yeah. Let's find a ginger mullet PNG. Oh, that's great. That's just Steve Owen's hair. I can't use that. Can I cut this person's face out of it? That's a pretty amazing looking haircut. The DIY Aussie, yeah. Alright, oh my god, that looks horrific. Those black eyes. Alright, can I cut this bloke's face out and use his mullet? Let me save it so I actually get the clear background. Photoshop's very picky with. Oh, it's a WebP, for fuck's sake. Ginger mullet. Okay, I'll just take this one. It's not ginger, but maybe I can make it ginger. Oh, these are all WebPs. These aren't pings. Ugh! Mullet.png. It needs to be like blonde, hang on. That's just Dog the Bounty Hunter's hair. That's too bad resolution. These are not mullets. Let me see. This looks alright. Let's see. Is this going to be really horrible resolution? Probably. Hang on. Oh, I can't use that. It's too low res even for me. Damn, what do I do? Let me find more mullet PNGs. Yeah, 90% of livery making is just trying to find good PNGs of stuff. I guess this will have to be it. Oh, here we go. Alright, that'll do. And I've got to close Premiere Pro, otherwise my computer's going to catch fire. Whoop! What did I do? It's even got space for ears. I love that. This is working too well. It even like lines up with the Wojak's ears. A bit more than that. Let me just zoom in. I'm trying to get it to line up perfectly. That's okay. Let me try and let's see if we can make the hair ginger. That's bright red. Hang on. Oh, he's now an e-girl. That's almost there. It's a bit too green. See, that's the thing. I love that. Like doing liveries in 2D is ratchet as fuck, but you can at least do it. Okay, let's try and update that again. Let's see if I can actually put this on the car. Oh no, I'm saving it as a DDS. I don't want that. Save as a PNG. I must remember that. This isn't a set of Corsa. I wish it was. Okay. Let's update that bad boy. Update paint, let's see. Right, let's update and see what happens. Alright. No, it still doesn't want to update. That's so weird. Let me just try and enter the driving for a bit. Oh, I've unplugged my wheel, so that's not going to work. Automatically refresh. Nope, not wanting to do anything. Okay, I'll quit and I'll load back into that. Let's see if that wants to work. Yeah, iRacing's a dad game. It's got some issues. All right, we'll head back to Photoshop then. We'll carry on while that loads back up. So yeah, I need to put generic brand beer. I think what I'll do is I'll privately send it to one of the admins. I don't want everyone to see it, and I'll be like, is there anything wrong with this? Let me know. Everything in iRacing takes forever to load as well. Let's get a VB long neck. But I can't make it a likeness of. I have to make it. Oh, hang on. Let me just get a beer bottle, like a beer bottle. Oh, gold. Here we go. Too many tabs open at once. Okay, at least it's green. At least it's the right color. Oh, I hate when it does this, when it gives you the sodding background. Oh my days. Smart object, not restauratable. Okay, right, oh, I'm getting a configure controls. Let me plug my wheel in. Oh, screen's gone black. Oh, we're back. Elizabeth Bitter. Oh my god. Nah, even that would be too. Like, you can't have it look similar at all. Right, here we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, now it doesn't want to pick up iracing. This is so stupid. There we go. Anyway, here I am. Here's me driving Bathurst. Whoop. Oh, look. That's what I'm going to do for 2 hours straight on Saturday. Right, okay, back to the pits. Alright, oh, something. It's got something on it. Oh, there's a million hotkeys you have to press. Yes! Oh, look at that! That's disgraceful. Look at that! Look at his face. Well, I need to scooch it over to the left a little bit. That's absolutely disgraceful. Alright, okay, hang on. Let me find... I know what I want to do. Hi, Dem. How's it going? We're committing a crime at the moment. I'm making a meme car livery. And we're making it Australia themed. So I've got Adelaide Pie Floater. And we have... But there are strict rules. I can't do anything copyrighted or anyone's likenesses. So I've got a mulleted Wojak with some ketchup squiggles on my VB long neck beer and all that bullshit. So yeah, hang on. Let me get my speech bubble. Yeah, we're doing well, Dan. We're just messing. Just making a meme car. Which is my favourite thing to do. Alright, here we go. I need to move Mr. Wojak over a little bit. Oh god, I'm always so bad at like organising my layers. Where's the mullet? I've lost the mullet layer. No, that isn't it. That's a pie. Here we go. Here's the mullet. I need to move this underneath into the paintable area. Okay, cool. That's the speech bubble. Can I make that a bit bigger? And here's my generic brand beer. Because we can't use anything copyrighted. Let's make it a bit of a stubby boy. So it fits. Oh, my unintentionally color coordinated. My T-shirt says, I think it says Mojo Hand Effects Holland, Michigan, established 2007. It's a free T-shirt I got from Mojo Hand Effects after they were really bad to me with customer service, and I complained, and they sent me some free shit. Including a T-shirt from 2007, which is not one of their which was not one of their current ones at the time of me complaining, but whatever. But yeah, it has like the Black Sabbath Master of Reality font, and everyone asks me, "Is that a Black Sabbath T-shirt?" And I'm like, "No," and then they're shocked to find out I don't like Black Sabbath. All right, here we go. So now let's make a label for this that says like generic beer. I'm gonna be fancy and use the pen tool. Alright. Look at me, I know how to Photoshop, Mom. I know how to do Photoshop. Look at me. I know how to do Photoshop. Alright, make selection. Oh no, hang on, I feathered that. I don't want to feather that. Pen tool, make selection. I have to put the music back on. It's impossible. It just will not, like, the music turns off after an hour. There's nothing you can do. Oh, that looks horrible. Let's smooth that out a little bit. That's fine, that'll do. Yay, there we go. I'll give it a little stroke so it looks... There we go. Yeah, accidental color coordination thing. My hair color's all fading. I need to redo my roots as well. Okay, oh god, that's huge. Let's use, of course, Impact, the greatest font of all time. Ooh. need some anti-aliasing on that text. Impact is the greatest font of all time, don't at me. The official font of every meme ever. Alright, okay, now I'm gonna get unnecessarily fancy here. Let's do the curve text function. I love Photoshop. Photoshop's so good. Just unnecessarily. Oh no, that's a bit too. It's a bit too big now. Hang on. Having a generic long neck in the morning. There we go. Okay. Generic. That's awesome. Okay. So we got Martin Wojak drinking a generic beer. We have the start of my shitty. Oh no, Comic Sans isn't funny. Impact is 10 times funnier than Comic Sans. All right, yeah, I can do more pie crust detail. What are some other things we want to do on there? Martin Wojak drinking VB, drinking generic long neck. Like, when I think of Australia, this is the image I think of. Which obviously I can't use because it has bad words in it, but yeah. How can I get this image in my car? That's the best picture of all time. Yeah, the bad word being straight. Look at that. Hang on. It just looks so gross. It looks so minging. I love it. It's just absolutely disgusting green. My wheels are spinning for some reason. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, I definitely need to put Flat Earth Mom on there somewhere. That's my driver name. That also has to be an impact font. Caps. That needs to be with a flat earth flag. Let's make it white and we'll stroke it black for maximum meme. Hang on. I need to get a stream deck or something. That'd be sick. 5. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let's get a flat earth flag. Because got people got around the globe got to know. I got to represent flat Earth across the globe. Actually, I can just do this, can't I? Someone on Instagram the other day asked me if I was genuinely a flat earther, and I made a joke like, yeah, I chose to raise my 18 kids the smart way, the flat earth way. And I said, I'm representing flat earth all across the globe. And people were like, oh, do you not realize how stupid you are across the globe? And I'm like, do you not get a joke? Like, look at my profile. Do you think I'm a flat earth mother of 18 who's into like endurance sim racing events? Highly unlikely. Alright, here we go. That's looking beautiful. Let's update this. PNG. No, yeah, I live on the hollow Earth. In New Swabia. Don't Google that. Here we go, 3. Oh, it's the Oblivion music. I love this shit. I should just play like actual Oblivion music in the background. I'm like, can I do that? Is it copyrighted? Hang on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And there's no copyright works. Okay, we're having Oblivion music in the background. This is so much better. I think Flat Earth and Hollow Earth there is crossover. I think you can be a fan of either. Oh, I'm just using Oblivion music from now on. This is brilliant. Funnily enough, I've never actually played Morrowind that much. Yeah, it doesn't want to update again. This is super weird. I don't want to have to keep logging out and logging in because it takes forever. It's trading pains. Let me try closing it and reopening it again. Like actually doing proper liveries on this must be impossible without like doing it in 3D. It just doesn't want to do it. It's just so grody. Yes, there we go. Okay, right, here we go. Look at that generic. Hang on, moving the cameras is so awful. In iRacing. Oh my god. Generic. Yeah, it is. Hollow Earth Dad. Yeah, I know. I think the Hollow Earthers are more into the, you know, extreme German politics than Flat Earth. I think Flat Earth is just, you know, your regular nutcase politics. But anyway, here we go. That's our generic boy. Oh, my driver number's a little bit high. Let me take that a bit down. There we go. Perfect. I'll just duplicate that on the other side. Oh no, that's my Flat Earth flag. I'll just leave that upside down because we're in Australia. But actually, if the Earth's flat, Australia's not upside down. Yeah, that was what I was playing earlier. It was just like my latest generic chill music thing. And some of it was nice, but it's just wherever the algorithm wanted to take me. Alright, what else? How else can we make this the most gloriously Australian car of all time? Obviously, I can sort the pie out. While we're having to think, I'll sort the pie layer out a bit more. I think these panels actually match up quite well. This template's probably quite well made. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, there we go. I can do up to about here. That'll do. Let me just get a bit of a softer eraser for this. Oh no, I'm running out of a... There we go, that'll do. Genuine meat trademark. Australian marsupials, yeah, but it has to be a meme. Oh, hang on, sorry, I meant to switch the screen over. Sorry, I keep forgetting to do that. So I just straightened up that pie crust a little bit. So I'm drinking Beppis out of a big bottle like a hooligan. I'm gonna put... I've got an idea, hang on. I'm going to put an Australia flag, but it's actually just going to be a New Zealand flag. I did think about the legendary meme of the 2005 Rugby World Cup. I thought about putting like 2017 on the number plate, but I thought that's just a bit corny. Like, rugby, I don't like rugby. Oh, here we go. That's great. So yeah, so it looks like an Australia flag, but Kangaroo Jack's a trademark character though, unfortunately, and even his likeness would get me in trouble. I read about how Kangaroo Jack was supposed to be like. Oh no, I wouldn't post that. That's not nice. I like animals. About how Kangaroo Jack was supposed to be like a completely different film, and then it was shit, so they just re-edited it and then based all of the advertising around the kangaroo, even though the kangaroo's in the film for like 2 seconds. All right, there we go. We're gonna have something about like succulent Chinese meal. That guy, the legend himself. Get your hands off my peebus. We could just do more Wojaks. If we can't use people's actual likenesses, we can just use Wojaks. That's pretty great. Trying to find a Wojak that looks like the succulent Chinese meal guy. Hang on, we are, of course, talking about. Sorry. This legend. The greatest Australian folk hero of all time.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
I could just give him like grey hair and a moustache.
See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Yeah.
Why did you
This is absolute legend. Alright, okay, we'll just make him out. Oh, I can't use someone's likeness though, that's the thing. I can't, like, if I put a moustache and a wig on a Wojak and put, right, get your hands off my peebus, that'll be his likeness. Oh, damn it. This is so hard. I've already had to make generic beer. I could put some. Let me have a look at this back panel. I could put. Where are we? I could put on the back panel here. I could put football, meat pie, kangaroo, Holden car. 4 pillars of Australia. Okay, let me do that. Let me find an Aussie rules football generic one. I have to put some generic logos over this. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's seagull. Okie dokie, right. Oh, I'm loving this Oblivion music. Oh, I took the laces out by mistake. My tolerance is too high. Okay, I'm going to like unnecessary lengths to do this. Clone stamp is so raggedy, but I love it. Just put him on the back. Alright, hang on. Generic. Oh, hell yeah. And if I stroke that, you won't be able to see the logo. Needs a bit more rotation. Hang on. There we go. There we go. I should have done it the other way around. Oh, who cares? Arc. Whoop. Stroking black with black. That's a genius idea. Alright, there we go. Merge all that down. So which part of the back do I want to work on? The top part or the bottom part? Yeah, I'm guessing this part here, that's the boot lid. The part with the lights cut out is where we want, I guess. I'm guessing that's here. I'm guessing those are light cutouts. I'll put it here for now. Okay, let's find a meat pie. There's so many cursed images. Oh, really? There's so many cursed images saved to my desktop from making cursed liveries. I've got like pictures of like Borat from like every angle in the mankini that I did to make Borat crew suits for my pit crew. Alright, here we go. That'll do. There's still like artifacts left over. Who cares? You know, it'd be even funny if I did football, meat pie, kangaroo, and then Ford, Australia, rather than a Holden. That'd be even dumber. Alright, oh, that looks so ratchet. Let me just tidy this up a little bit. I find Photoshop very therapeutic. It's always very fun. Okay, stroke. I'll just do like 2 pixels. That's fine. I've lost my football. Oh, here we go. Kangaroo PNG. That's a wallaby, not a kangaroo. I guess this bloke. Oh, where's the buff kangaroo? Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, that's great. Where is he? Oh, here we go. Remember this guy? The swole kangaroo. Alright, let me try and... Kangaroo jacked! Look at this dude. You're in the club and this guy smacks your girl's ass. What do you do? I'm like not even tracing this properly. I don't care. I'm being super like grody about how I trace this. I always try and hide a dick butt and a Wario on my car, so I'll have to see how I can do that and get it past the sensors. Alright, here we go. Nice, here we go. His kangaroo jacked himself. No, hang on. Which layer am I working on? This one. Football, meat pie, buff kangaroo, and then Ford. Just upset all the Holden fanboys. Alright. Oh shit. Try and pick a Ford Ute. Oh, that's great. Let me try this. Oh, why is it always loading these crappy bits in the back? Like, people just take JPEGs and save them as pings, and it's like, it's not a ping. This isn't a ping, that's clearly a JPEG. Gonna call the JPEG Mafia on these boys. Oh my god. And it's still a smart object somehow. Can I just select this? No. Bro. Smooth that selection out. That'll do. It's gonna be so small. You won't even know it's a Ford unless you look at it. Alright, there we go. The holy quad trinity of Australianism. Alright, let's save this as a PNG and have a look. We'll have a look at it on the car. Yeah, yeet. Updating my paint. Alright, so I think going out the app and going back in it seems to work. Not yet. Or close trading paints, then reopen it. Yeah, I know what I do. There we go. Okay, great. See, yeah, now look, it doesn't fit. Okay, we're going to have to move it. Like, it didn't tell me the lights are just going to be there. Okay, I'll just move those down a little bit. Put those in the bottom half of the... I might have to overlay them a little bit. Whoops. That'll fare a bit better. That looks so shit, but I love it. That's the back of our car. Okay, cool. Right. I'll take all the pies and I'll flatten them and I'll mirror them onto the other side. So that's a ketchup squiggle. Let's flatten all this. Oh, hang on, I've got... Somehow ended up with Wojak on the same layer as one of my bits of pie. Let's just sort that out. Oop, gotta put him back. Oh, I'm loving this Oblivion music, this is great. I should like stroke the mullet so it stands out a bit more. Stroke the mullet is not a phrase I thought I'd ever say. Let's just rasterize it first, because I've got filters on it and stuff. Oh yes, that's glorious. That stands out now. His beautiful locks for the whole world to see. Okay, cool, right, let's get all this pie stuff flat. That's part of my New Zealand flag, hang on. So that's pie. That's all pie. That's all the pie. Awesome, let's duplicate that. And transform. Didgeridoo, that's a good one. I'm trying to think. One of the earliest things we did on this channel was an entire playthrough of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, legendary GameCube / PS2 game. Is this backwards? No, it's the right way. Oh, this is a mess. There's all these gubbins everywhere. A Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is an absolutely meme-worthy game. It's brilliant. Does that match up? Not quite. There's loads of really good Australia. Well, I suppose it's Tasmania, but they're kind of the same. Whoops. I'll just do a line for that. This is not the easiest template I've ever seen for a car that basically has 4 panels. There's all this shit inside here, which is something, I don't know. Can't include fictional characters or their likeness, so no Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, unfortunately. My mouth always gets hella dry when I'm streaming. So annoying. Okay. What else is there? Got the V8 Supercars logo on there already. We could do... Where does the pie come up to on the actual car? It covers across the windscreen. Oh, I've got some pie. I somehow got some pie on the rear wing. I'll do the pie across the back. Just have double pie. YOLO. Let's just copy that. So much pie, I love it. Let's move that down a couple layers. It's almost turning a little bit into my fried chicken car from a few weeks ago. They had big chungus everywhere, but unfortunately the chung boy is copyrighted. I need more ketchup squiggles as well. We'll definitely do some ketchup squiggles. It's time for an update. Let's see how this looks. At least iRacing uses PNGs, not DDSs. That's one less headache. Didn't update, hang on. Oh, come on. Trading paints is so it's so bad. Oh, I don't even know what to do. Here we go. Right, finally it says update. Okay, let's shoot back over to iracing. Gotta refresh trading paints and do this. Nope, that still doesn't do it. Like, I have to try a million things for it wants to refresh. Oh, that's not my paint scheme. Oh, here we go, right. Excellent. I need to put it on this bottom bumper now. And I've got the pie crust goes across the top of the car rather than down onto this part here. Generic. That's my favourite bit. Just the generic green beer. Oh my days. This is so cursed. So yeah, at least symbols of Australia are in the right place now. How do I make this go down? Yeah, here we go. Right. So I think there was ketchup squiggles we wanted to do some more of. That panel does not match up at all. There are, but I don't want to put tarantulas on my car because spiders scare me. That ain't cool. That's too much for me. Yeah, I need to get back on, put some more ketchup squiggles on. Ketchup squiggles will make it make more sense. Like, that's one thing I know Australians don't dip things in ketchup, they just cover things in ketchup. Like, they'll take ketchup and like squeeze it on a sausage roll. That's like my association with Australia. So hang on, let me just rotate this flat and then stretch it like that. Oh, that's so great. If I put it under the pie crust. One more. There we go. No, we could do definitely something about, I don't know how we do gravy, because the Adelaide pie float, it's the meat and the gravy's inside the pie, but then it's in the pea soup covered in ketchup. So I guess the meat would be inside the pie. And I want it to be an advanced Australia meme, not just, oh, ha ha, meat pie. It's got to be an Adelaide pie float. I'd like to do a reference to the greatest Australian bands of all time, the Wiggles and the Chats, but they're both heavily copyrighted, so without their express written permission, I couldn't use them. The singer from the Chats is my main inspiration for the mullet. He's a bemulleted individual. And he's about, what, like 18 or something, and he has this incredible ginger mullet that looks just like this. Alright, cool. I can move it a little bit up. Ah, that'll do, it's fine. Generic beer. Yeah, Greg had a heart attack and he was saved by someone in the audience who was like a medical professional. I fucking love the Wiggles. I stand the Wiggles hard. Yeah, but they were doing a bushfire relief concert at the start of the year because the original Wiggles lineup retired a few years ago because they were all too old and didn't want to do it anymore, and they brought a bunch of new people in. But yeah, no, I legit think the Wiggles are awesome. I got a lot of respect for them. But yeah, I think Greg is doing all right. So much respect and love to the Wiggles. Like it was like an original lineup adults only show, and I was like, if that was in England, I would legit go to that. Like, I wouldn't want to go because the place would be full of children, and I hate children. So unfortunately, I couldn't go to a Wiggles concert as much as I'd like to. Right, what else is there to do? We still need to do. We can't do Democracy Manifesto. That's the only thing, because if I get the rules up again, can't have That might be a political slogan. Oh, that's so sad. That would have probably been the original lineup too. That would have been peak. That would have been like seeing like the original lineup of, I don't know, insert your favorite band here play. So yeah, so no nudity or sexually explicit acts. No trademarked brand or company logos, including original logos made in the likeness of such logos, unless written permission has been given to use them. Images of trademark characters, including unofficial artwork depicting these characters. Photographs or likenesses of real people, so I cannot use Democracy Manifest guy. Even a generic version, because everyone knows who that's supposed to be. I don't know how strictly they're going to enforce these rules, but I don't want to push it, you know? Let me see. So where else do I have some detail? I'll just do a fresh print of the latest one and we'll see how it goes. Oh, excuse me. Just belching and vaping for 2 hours. Hi, welcome to my stream. Yeah, no, I have a lot of love for the Wiggles. I think the Wiggles rule. I think they're really cool. Alright, here we go. Nope, not yet. Oh. Nope, that's not my paint scheme. That's my paint scheme. No, it isn't. Where's the ketchup? This is such a ratchet system. Oh, that's how you move the camera. I found out how you move the camera finally. Oh, this is so annoying. No, it just doesn't want to do it. Let me update again. Nope, still doesn't want to do it. This is the worst system ever for doing this. Like, iracing couldn't include like a 3D like rendering program. This service is so expensive. It's like £10 a month, and then all the content costs money. Here we go. Like, to buy this track for this event was like 15 quid. It's so expensive. All right, here we go. Cool. So we are getting somewhere. Here we go. How do I move like up? Whoop. How do I move? Here we go. Alright, there we go. Cool, we're getting somewhere. So we have the pie with the peas, Flat Earth Mom. That's great. A great piece on the front. The front looks a little bit uninteresting. I always like to have details on the front of the car to terrify the person in front of me by usually making them think that I'm the worst driver ever. Yeah, it really is. Considering there are services that do a lot of its similar things for much less money, like, for example, Assetto Corsa Competizione, yeah, it doesn't have as much content, but it's not so unbearably expensive. Like, £15 for one track. It's so bad. Like, it's... The way it's priced is like a pyramid scheme as well. I just don't vibe with it. Like, you spend all this money, then you climb up to the next level, but it's like Scientology, and you have to pay all this money to carry on going. Oh, now I've got a D license. Now I have to buy like 8 tracks that are like £10 each, £15, £20 each. I don't F with it as much, and a lot of it just doesn't work. And then like the driving standards suck as well. I definitely don't F with iRacing. So yeah, we could do some details on the front. Like, we could put, like, chucker in the ute or something like that. Or chucker in the generic ute. Hang on. Oh, hello, Luna. Hello. Trying to avoid anything that might be a political, like Democracy Manifest might be a political slogan. Whoops. Oh, hang on, let's go back to Photoshop. Oh, it won't come out straight, goddammit, come on. Succulent Chinese meal, yeah, okay, we'll do that, we'll do that. Will that all fit on there? I don't know if it will. Like, there's no wireframe for this car, so I don't know where any of the curves are. Or where the center of anything is. Oh, just chuck her in the ute. Yeah, just chuck her in the ute. With, like, succulent over the top of it, that'd be funny. Alright, that'll do. I gotta mirror it as well so you can read it, so when someone's behind me they can see it in their mirrors. Oh no, hang on, that's the wrong way. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Chuck her in a ute. Some sweet and sour. This could go on the roof. This looks so stupid. Oh god, I've lost the... I've got so many layers above the template now. This is such a mess. This is my least organized livery ever. Oh god, what am I doing? A question I ask myself often. Okay, yeah, cool. We can have that on the back of the wing where the Holden sign goes. Oh, it needs to be in caps, damn it. Succulent. This looks so cursed. Oh my god. Like, compare this to like the Porsche RSR we're making for Spa that actually looks good. Hello, pussycat. Which part of the car is the actual back? I'm trying to work out which panel's which, because all this bit here, I need to put some pie crust on it or something. So it looks like it has this big like license plate shaped thing on it. Let's have a look. Is that it, or I can't actually tell. It must be, because that's the front bumper, so it must be this. Hello, Luna. Hello. Yes, you're a very needy pussycat, aren't you? Alright, that'll look terrible, but I can't really do much else about it. I don't want to be here all day. I've already spent an hour and a half making this stupid thing. Okay, save as PNG, version 7. So I'll be highly interested to see if anyone runs this. If I go on Trading Paints. Oh, I've lost my Trading Paints tab. Where is it? Luna, stop it. Come on, do you want to come sit on me? Come on. Oh, you're so fat. Come here. Look. Yeah, you're a big fat cat, aren't you? Come on, sit down. Please don't show your bomb to the camera, Luna. I don't want to get taken down. I've got version 8 and version 82. Aren't you a good girl? Aren't you a good pussycat? Yes, you are. Okay. I have to do the 1,000 things needed to refresh the paint scheme. They still wouldn't allow it. Like, you can't use any person or any likeness of any person, even if you have their written permission. So you can't put your own face on it or your mate's face or anything like that. I could get written permission from like KKB or from Polyvinyl to run like a Polyvinyl themed delivery. That'd be cool. But I want to make a meme paint scheme. Oh, it doesn't want to refresh again. This is so irritating. Refresh. Oh, hang on, here we are. Nope, now it doesn't want to do anything. Come on. Oh, this is so annoying. It just doesn't want to do it. Let me just resave. Yeah, because the channel that broadcasts it is partnered with quite a large broadcasting for esports, and I think they're like partnered directly with iRacing, and iRacing is such a dad company. They just don't want anything like that. They're really strict about that. So even though it's a meme event, they have to have all these rules. And like I get it. They don't want to get sued or get in trouble or anything like that. As long as it doesn't even get like that many views. Like, they only get a couple thousand views. Oh, come on. This is so irritating. I've no idea how people actually make proper liveries in iRacing. This is way too much effort. On Assetto Corsa, I save it, export it as a DDS, and it instantly updates on my, because Assetto Corsa has a 3D modeling showroom. Okay, right, it's now, it looks like it's been updated. Now it just won't do anything. Come on. Oh, the cat's hitting me with a big tail. Nope. This is really fucking annoying. Alright, here we go, but that's not the right one. And now it's gone. Oh my god. Okay, let's have a look at that. It's just not the right one. Hi Izzy, how's it going? Sorry, you can't see me at the moment. Hang on, if I go back to me, I'm being attacked by the cat at the moment. Here she is. How's it going? We're making a meme paint scheme for our car for a meme race I have on the weekend. But unfortunately, there's so many rules. Like I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't. Oh, it just doesn't want to work. I'm trying to update my paint scheme so I can see what the hell's going on. It's just stopped working. God damn it. Alright, I'll quit out from this and I'll load back in. Sorry about that. Yeah, just doing a casual stream today because I thought I was working on this anyway. So, yeah, I'm pretty tired as well. I'm good. I'm just you know, life in quarantine, weird shutdown still going on. Still don't really have very much to do. Engrossing myself with some sim racing stuff and having fun and memeing about. Yes, it is. I got a 3-month trial of iRacing for £5, and then I had to buy Bathurst for this meme event, and it was fucking expensive. But I don't fuck with iRacing. iRacing's for dads. I actually don't like it very much, and it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. But I've got a 3-month trial of it, so whatever. I'll have some fun. It means I get to compete in the Maxx Bantz Open, which I've wanted to take part in for years, so I'm really happy with that. And I get to do some like meme oval events as well. So here's where we're at the moment. So we've got it's an event with a V8 supercar at Bathurst, so I wanted to make it as Australia as possible. So I've gone for a Adelaide pea floater livery, which is like a meat pie floating in pea soup covered in ketchup. And I've got some generic, non-trademarked Australia memes. Right, here we go. We're back in the... So I'm having some problems updating my paint scheme at the moment. Oh, now this doesn't want to load. Here we go. Again, it's still not the current one. So here's how the car looks in person. But just some bits of it aren't loading. Okay, this bit's loaded. The succulent Chinese meal, but the bit on the back of the car hasn't loaded, which is really annoying. Oh, that's why I did the wrong part. I did the front bumper when I want to do the rear bumper. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, I'll go fix that. So, if we just go... Oh my god, this is so annoying. So, we have a succulent Chinese meal on the roof of our car. Yeah, we also have some... yeah, pie crust, ketchup squiggles, pea soup. The 4 symbols of Australia. Football, meat pies, kangaroos. Instead of a Holden car, I put a Ford, because why not? Yeah, it's a complete... It's disgrace. We've got Flat Earth Mom with a Flat Earth flag on the driver's side. We've got Chucker in the Ute reversed on the front in impact font. Oh, here we go. Here we have... generic Australian hero, because we can't use anyone. How do I make this like... Oh my days, no. Here we go. Generic Australian hero with his generic Australian green glass beer. Just totally not a VB long neck. With his generic Australian haircut. With a New Zealand flag in the background. It's so cursed. Oh, I like the succulent Chinese meal bit's great. I really like that. Oh my god, I just glitched. Succulent. Flat of Mom. It needs a few more bits and bobs here and there. We're getting there though. I need to just put some pie on the back. So where the hell? Which panel is the rear bumper? I have no idea. Oh, excuse me. Like, this is the front bumper. I'll just leave that there. I can't be asked to change that. Like, what? I don't get it. What is it? I'm just being beaten up by the cat right now as well. I don't know if you can see. I'm just being completely harassed by her. Luna. I love you very much, but you're very needy. I think it's these here. Yeah, because is there any... No, there isn't any on... Ah! No, that's the rear wing. Oh, Luna. You are a big sausage. So yeah, we have... So it's just this bit here. This kind of like weird lip. And the... Well, actually, I think I have it. It says Holden on it. It's this bit. Okay, great. It's this bit. Right, we'll duplicate the pie crust. Oop, gold. Alright, great. What's this panel here? This big flat thing that has a bit of pie on it. Oops. Oops. I think that's the rear wing. Because it has both sides of it. Yeah, I could just put some gubbins like here on the... Oh, hang on. I could put some gubbins on like the wheel arch and I think we're done. We're almost there. It's pretty cursed, I have to say. I really like the succulent Chinese meal bit. That's great. I'm really into that. Oh my god. Hello, Luna. You're very cute. I can't go like more than a few hours without her doing this, just completely taking over. Can I? Oh, good cat. Okie dokie, right. I'd love to put the wiggles on there, but I just don't know how I could do that without it being trademark infringing. Especially because I can't put people's likenesses, so I can't put succulent Chinese meal guy in there. I could put some fruit salad and write yummy yummy on it. It's so cursed. I could put some more ketchup squiggles over the wheel arches. That sounds good, actually. Let me try that. Oh, you're such a good girl. You can't see her. She's being really cute. Aren't you being really cute, Luna? You're always being really cute. Oh. Look at this cat. Oh. Can't get away from you, can I? Can't get away from you. Right. Let's take on these ketchup squiggles. No, I never really considered that. Like, I mean, that's always been like, oh, would you ever be like a guitar teacher? I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, I don't really think I could charge money for that because I think there are so many good resources that are available for free. Like, I wouldn't bullshit myself or anyone else by claiming that I could do that better than like any free YouTube tutorial. I mean, if somebody wanted to pay me for, you know, if someone wanted to learn how to play guitar like I play guitar and wanted to pay me for it, sure, but I don't know what else that would be. Like, my recommendation would be there are a absolute bajillion really great free lessons, and they'll be way better than anything I could teach anyone. It depends what you want to learn. That's the thing. Like, if you want guitar that sounds like the guitar in Time and Place, there's no better man than that than me. But if you'd like, for stuff like basic guitar exercises and stuff like that, oh, no, there's a million people who do that really well. Just a million free ones on YouTube, and I'm sure there's guys on like Fiverr and stuff like that who would be amazing, who are way better than me. Okay. How can I transform this to make it... I don't want to get into like stretching it loads. It's going to look really gross. Let me just duplicate and hide the original one. Oh, we're bumping Oblivion music today because why not? I guess, yeah, we'll do that and then we'll... Whoop, are you going away, Luna? Okay, you're going away. I could just copy it, like copy this section and match it up. Oh my god. Oh, this is so stupid. This looks absolutely idiotic. Whoops. I don't know, is that like a wheel arch, this section here, this little green bit here? What is that? That probably is the wheel arch. Hang on, whoops. I don't even know. I think that's a bit of the rear wing, so I'll give that a miss if I can. How would I curve this ketchup squiggle around the front of this? Because this is all flat and 2D. I guess I would just make it follow the very tip of that. I'd have to make it straight for that. Like this bit here. Okay, cool, I can do that. That's relatively easy. Wow, which one's the original one? I can't even remember. Oh, my brain is just fried. That's not it. Oop. I've made such a mess out of this. Alright, I'll just take one of these. Whoop, no. No. Oh my god, which one did I just unhide? This one. Photoshop expert. At hand. No, still behind. How many layers have I got? Oh my god, this is such a mess. Alright, cool, let's try that. If that looks good, we'll duplicate it to the other side, but I think that'll look cool. That'll look about as good as I need to make it. We're up to version 9 on the paint scheme. Such a pain manually re-uploading it every time. I can carry on working on this until Sunday. Saturday, sorry, when the race is, because you don't have to submit it at any point as long as it doesn't violate the rules. You're like fine. So I'll keep working on it after today, but it's just good to work on it as much as I can now and make content out of it. Trading paints, trading paints, trading paints. Oh, hang on, here we go. Yay! Oh, that looks good. That looks really cursed. That looks really horrific. That looks so wrong. Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. It's really cursed. I really hope Reese gets it, and he's like, "Oh, that's an Adelaide P floater." Just all this shit on the top. Oh my god. Okay. I've still got space under the flat Earth Mon bit. I imagine that'll be where my driver number and stuff is. So I'll maybe try it out in a pretend race and see if I can what the driver number loads in as. Oh, the driver number's on the door. It says there 64. Okay, cool. That means I've got space. I could definitely put the Maxx Bantz at the WinRAR trophy. I'll copy the this ketchup wheel arch over, and I'll make a oh god, I've got to merge all these stupid layers down now. Oh god, do I have to? Flip vertical. I'll do that, and I'll put a WinRAR trophy on it, the logo of Maxx Bantz, and then that'll be enough for today. For one day of this absolute nightmare. Okay, cool. Let's merge all this down. Oh no, hang on. Cool, there we go, that's that. Back in Photoshop. Deep. I could do anything listening to Oblivion music, it's so relaxing. Let's find the WinRAR. What is it? Maxx Bantz, open. Here we go. Oh, great. So this is the WinRAR trophy, which you get. That's what you get if you win. So that's what I'm competing for on Saturday. That's what we're all going for. That's the whole reason we're doing this. That's great. That's absolutely horrific. Okay. I've somehow got less room on this side. No idea how. I'll just make it smaller. There we go. I think this flat earth mom bit's too low. Oh, who cares? Who cares at this point? We could do some work on the rear wing. Let's just write meme. Just do that. Not even in caps or stroke. Let's just do that. That's absolutely perfect. All right, this should be. This is the final. What the final pass will do for today. Version 10. We did enough. I'll do a congratulatory lap in iracing, and I'll go over the jump afterwards. Okay, let's upload this. I do love the Mount Panorama circuit. It's a great track. It says I'm racing this paint and I'm not. Come on. I wish you could see how shit this website is. It's just absolute garbage. It's such a bad way of doing it. Oh, my days. Oh, I'm just going to have to resave it and do it again. This is so irritating. When I did this on the other car, it was fine. I didn't have any of these problems. Right. Right, uploading. Ready. Okay, now let's try update paint. Now it says update available. Great. Now I have to do the 1,000 button presses in iRacing to get it to actually refresh. I think that's done. No, it isn't. Request new car. No. Refresh trading paints. No. Come on. There we go. Great. Look at that. That's great. So we have here generic beer drinking mulleted New Zealand Wojak. Adelaide P floater with some ketchup. The 4 symbols of Australia on the back. Hang on. Oh, God. With generic Australian football, generic meat pie, generic buff kangaroo, and generic Ford car rather than Holden. Ketchup. The WinRAR trophy. It's so cursed. I love it. Alright, okay. We'll do it. I'll take you around a lap of Mount Panorama and over the jump. And we'll see if we can land it first try. Let me get my wheel up. Hang on. This is so cursed. Hang on, I'll go back into here and I'll put it on display capture. There we go. All right, let's go. The sound's coming out of my speakers, not the headset. Let me just fix that. Options. Oh my god, this game is... Like, look at all these menus. This is such a dad game. Alright, let's try that now. Yeah! Oh, that's fucking loud. Ah! Right, that's V8. Australian pride right there. So, this car absolutely tries to kill you every single corner. We'll try our best. As you can see, this game has absolutely horrible graphics. I have to let go of the throttle so I can hear myself talk. So coming up to the cutting now, this corner's called. Being careful not to touch either the throttle or the brake, because I will spin. Okay, that's whatever this corner's called. Damage is on, so I really don't want to crash before I get to the jump. Through like Forest Elbow, whatever this corner's called. It's so fucking loud. Whoop! And I've gone. Oh, saved it. Nice. Through the mountain, the pass, or whatever this is called. Down to the horrible twisty bit. Locking the brakes. Ooh. This is a great bit of track. It's just really hard in this big boat. Like the most hefty car imaginable. Right, down through this bit. I don't know. Ooh, don't hit the wall. Right. Now down the mountain. Down this absolutely massive straight. Yeehaw! And we're going to hit the jump. So 170 miles an hour, just go straight on. Oh no! Ah! I very nearly made it. Car still moves.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pick lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll
It still drives. Despite that huge impact, let's have a little look at that on the replay. Look at that. Oh, my car is pretty destroyed. How do I change the camera back to normal? It's TV cam, I guess. Here's how we did. Oh, it was so near. I took too much speed through it. See, if I'd gone a little bit slower, I would have landed that. Look at this fucking car. Somehow my car was still drivable after that huge accident. Oh my god. Alright. I could watch it just from the start of the lap again, to be honest. Oh, come on. It's going to be me all sitting there in the pits for like another minute or two. How do I do it? This isn't... Oh my days, this is just the shittiest thing ever. Oh, what? I want to see my lap. Can I rewind it and see, or is it just not going to want to work? All right, well, screw that. We saw enough. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It's been super fun. I'll do a little bit more work on this before before my race on Sunday, but I'm going to be very excited to be driving this absolute meme machine. I think it's a beautiful representation of everything great about Australia. Alright, I'm off. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys all soon. We'll do... it's what, Wednesday today? We'll do... Well, I'll have the Maxx Bantz event on Saturday. We'll have my regular Sim Racing League on Sunday. We'll have more Jackbox, Drawful, etc. on Sunday as well. I'm sure we could squeeze in something else before then. So I'll see you guys all later. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you, Dem. Good night. I'll see you all soon. We made a meme car. We did a great job. Alright, bye, guys.